Hotep, Hotep family. Welcome back to the Sankofa Show. I'm your host, Terrence, and coming at you guys, about to do another poem for you. And this one here, I'm going to be talking about our president, um, Donald Trump, signing the executive order to allow parents to be with their children after they were detained in detention camps. That should be a doozy. So, But anyway, please make sure that you guys go out and go get my books, See, Hear, and Then Speak, From My Thoughts to Your Thoughts, Empty Shells, The Do's and Don'ts of Golf, and The Do's and Don'ts of Golf 2. Also, if you want to be on the show, featured on the show, email me at ttaylor705@yahoo.com, and I'll be more than happy to converse back with you, find out what you have to say, what you're talking about. And as long as it's not offending anybody or trying to diminish anyone, totally fine with that. All right. But the reason why I wrote this poem is because I think, actually, I know that it's wrong to take away children from their parents unless they're in conditions of where the parent is totally doing the child wrong. And what I mean by that is they don't have anything to eat for a couple of days. The house is filthy. The child doesn't take any bath. The child doesn't, the parent isn't cleaning the child, those type of things. The child goes to school with bruises and marks. That's something totally different, But when children and parents are coming from a place of disaster or a place of, where they're not wanted, they're getting away from something, coming to better land. And even parents here in the States, when they are trying to get away from something that's not good for them and their children, what's the next best thing to do? Move on, So that's all they're trying to do. They're trying to get to the land of the free. So this is why I wrote this poem. It hurts a little bit because I can actually, see it. And what I mean by that is, my third eye, I can actually go there and just see it, just visualize it. And it's a painful sight to actually know that these children are seeing this. It's totally disturbing. And it's stressing these children out at very, very young ages. And in some situations, it's mentally damaging. And this is going to stick with these children. It's like children that were being separated from their parents back in Nazi Germany. It's like children who were being separated from their parents slavery time. It's damaging. It's hurting. And for someone not to care, it's not good. It's not a good look on America. It's not a good look at all for the American people, especially the American public, because we're the ones that have to deal with it. So, let's get into it. And like I said, this one here is called the executive order. So here we go. Oh, and almost forgot. Let me turn off this fan because I like to have it kind of cold. Let me turn this off. Hold on. Let me do this really quick. I like to have it cold and blowing in my face. I'm from New Orleans. I like to have it. That's just how we do. Go to sleep with the fan and the ceiling fan on. My wife hates it, but I love it. But anyway, I don't like to memorize any of my poems. And I'm always writing. I feel like if I write my poems organically, It to me, it comes out better. If I memorize it, I know what to say, I know how I'm going to react to it. I don't want to do that. And that's just me. When I'm reading, I still like to get the feeling. I still like to get that flow, that rush, that adrenaline of feeling. I love that. So let's get into it. This one is called Executive Order. He signed the executive order to allow children to be with their parents. He signed the executive order to allow parents to hug their loved ones. Modern day slavery comes in all colors, shapes, and sizes. He signed the executive order not because they were crying, not because he heard them say, I want my mommy and my daddy, or because a little girl was out giving out her number to call her auntie, or a little boy who was spelling out the English alphabet on a wall. He signed the executive order because this is just adding on to his downfall. He signed this order because of his political pundits told him to do so. He signed this order like he does in his tweets with no remorse at all. No compassion, without a thought, a glare, just a pen in hand with a straight stare. He signed the executive order to be fair to all of those who try to cross the border to the land of the free, starting you off young, hungry, thirsty, and beat. In detention camps, forced separated from your children's heartbeat. What type of person would do such an atrocity to a people who can barely speak up in a land that is unique to all human beings? He signed the executive order. He signed the executive order. He signed the executive order. And like I said, I wrote that one there, because someone has to speak up. Someone has to say something about this. This just can't be. Will he meet with those little children and apologize? Will he meet with those parents and ask them why they're running? I'm sorry, I'm getting undressed here because now I'm getting kind of frustrated. I should go out and go play a game of golf after this. Will he meet with the Border Patrol? Not the supervisors, but the Border Patrol. And ask them what did they see? This is a very, very bad situation. And it can happen to any of us. Think about it. If this here was you or me, running from wherever, trying to get to safety, not just for you, you're not being selfish. This isn't just for you, but this is for your children and your grandchildren too, the next generations. A lot of people say they're trying to take America over. They're trying to take America over. That's BS. They're not trying to take America over. Not at all. What they're trying to do is to have a better life coming to America. Hotep family, that'll do it for tonight. I am your host, Terrence. Make sure that you guys go out and go get my books, From My Thoughts to Your Thoughts, See, Hear, and Then Speak, Empty Shells, The Do's and Don'ts of Golf, and The Do's and Don'ts of Golf 2. I will have more books pretty soon coming out. Please, if you want to be on the show and you want to speak how you feel, please email me at ttaylor705@yahoo.com. Remember, Education equals economics. And I will see you guys soon. Make sure that you hit that subscribe button. Please put a comment on how you feel about this video. Let me know how you feel. All right. And I will talk to you guys soon. Peace. Hotep. Shalom.